Have you ever wondered what it would take for humans to become a Type 3 civilization? Today, we're going to delve into the fascinating concept of the Kardashev scale, a theoretical measure of a civilization's technological advancement based on its energy usage. Named after the Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev, who first proposed the idea in the 1960s, the Kardashev scale classifies civilizations into three types. Let's embark on this cosmic journey of understanding, shall we? First up, we have Type 1 civilizations. These are societies that have managed to harness all of the energy available on their home planet. They control the weather, prevent earthquakes, harness the power of volcanoes. In essence, they've become the masters of their world. Imagine being able to tap into every single joule of energy that our dear Earth has to offer. That's a Type 1 civilization for you. Next, we ascend to Type 2 civilizations. These advanced societies have gone beyond their planetary confines and have learned to capture and utilize the entire energy output of their home star. Picture a civilization that's built a colossal structure like a Dyson sphere around their sun, capturing and using all its energy. That's truly stellar, isn't it? Finally, we arrive at the mind-boggling Type 3 civilizations. These are societies that have transcended their stellar boundaries and have managed to harness the energy output of their entire galaxy. They've mastered interstellar travel and have made countless worlds their home. They're the true galactic emperors, if you will. But where do we as humans stand on this expansive scale of cosmic achievement? Currently, we're not even a Type 1 civilization. We're somewhere around 0.7, still learning to fully utilize the energy resources of our own planet. So what would it take for us humans to reach this pinnacle of cosmic achievement? Stick around as we embark on this journey to understand the vast universe and our place within it. Let's start with the first level, a Type 1 civilization. This is the stage where a society has harnessed the full potential of its home planet. Imagine a world where every bit of wind, sunlight, and even the heat from its core is fully utilized, where no energy goes to waste. It's an era of unimaginable technological prowess where the forces of nature are no longer threats but tools. Now let's take a look at where we stand. Our current civilization is not even on the first rung of this cosmic ladder according to the Kardashev scale. We're at a measly Type 0.7, a far cry from the lofty heights of Type 1. We still rely heavily on fossil fuels, a finite and environmentally damaging resource. We've begun to tap into renewable energy sources like wind and solar, but we're far from harnessing their full potential. A Type 1 civilization would have completely transitioned from non-renewable to renewable energy sources. It would be a world where energy scarcity is a thing of the past. There would be no blackouts, no energy rationing, and no pollution from energy production. The climate change crisis, a pressing issue that we're grappling with today, would likely be mitigated, if not entirely solved, by this shift. Moreover, a Type 1 civilization would have a global culture, a unified language, and a harmonious society. It would have overcome the petty divisions of nationality, race, and religion that plague our world today. It's a tantalizing vision, isn't it? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The road to Type 1 is fraught with challenges. It requires not just technological advancements, but also social and political evolution. We need to overcome our internal squabbles, our short-sightedness, and our destructive tendencies. So, as you can see, we still have a long way to go to even become a Type 1 civilization. But the journey is as important as the destination. And who knows, the future might surprise us yet with its twists and turns. Now imagine we've made it to a Type 2 civilization. At this level, we're talking about a society that's capable of harnessing the energy of an entire star. Imagine for a moment the sheer magnitude of power that is. It's like capturing every last ray of sunlight, every fiery eruption, every whisper of solar wind, and bending it all to our will. It's beyond our current comprehension, but it's a fascinating concept to explore. To accomplish this, we would need to build what's known as a Dyson sphere, a megastructure that encapsulates a whole star. This would allow us to tap directly into a star's energy, using it to power everything from our cities to our technology. It's an idea so bold, so audacious, that it's hard to fathom with our current understanding of physics and engineering. But let's not forget, the journey to becoming a Type 2 civilization would be fraught with challenges. The resources required to build a Dyson sphere are immense. We're talking about more material than exists on all the planets in our solar system combined. And then there's the question of how to actually construct it. Imagine trying to build something of this scale in the harsh, unforgiving vacuum of space. It's a task that would require technological advancements and levels of cooperation that we can only dream of at our current stage. And then there's the question of time. It might take thousands, if not millions of years to reach this point. Even if we could overcome the technological and resource hurdles, who's to say what our society would look like by then? Would we still be recognizably human, or would we have evolved into something entirely different? The leap from Type 1 to Type 2 is colossal, but it's nothing compared to the next step. As we gaze into the future, we must remember that the path to becoming a Type 2 civilization is not a simple upward trajectory. It's a journey filled with unknowns, a journey that will test our resolve, our ingenuity, and our very understanding of the universe itself. Now let's venture into the realm of the unimaginable, a Type 3 civilization. This is where we transcend the boundaries of our solar system and even our galaxy, harnessing the energy of billions of stars. This is a civilization that has unfettered access to the energy of its entire galaxy. We're talking about a civilization that's playing with power on a galactic scale. Imagine the sheer amount of energy at the disposal of a Type 3 civilization. It's not just a matter of being able to power a planet or a star system. We're talking about the ability to power an entire galaxy. The numbers are simply staggering. We're talking about a civilization that can harness about 1 billion trillion times the energy our current civilization uses. But it's not just about the energy. The technology that a Type 3 civilization would possess is beyond our comprehension. They might have developed technologies to manipulate the very fabric of space and time, to travel at speeds faster than light, to create wormholes, or even to manipulate the very structure of the universe itself. A Type 3 civilization would also have to have overcome the vast distances and the immense timescales involved in galactic travel. They would have needed to develop ways to travel or transmit information across tens of thousands of light years and to survive for millions, perhaps even billions of years. The leap from our current position to a Type 3 civilization is not just a matter of technological advancement. It would require a revolution in our understanding of the universe and our place in it. It would require us to overcome the physical and temporal limitations that currently bind us. It would require us to become, in essence, a galactic species. Perhaps the most mind-boggling aspect of a Type 3 civilization is that we have no idea what it would look like. It's so far beyond our current understanding that we can only speculate. The jump from a Type 2 to a Type 3 civilization is so enormous, it's almost inconceivable. But it's a leap that, in theory, is possible. It's a vision of a future that, while beyond our current grasp, is still within the realms of possibility. But here's the kicker. Will humans ever become a Type 3 civilization? The prospect may seem tantalizing, like a glittering jewel just out of reach. But the journey to becoming a Type 3 civilization is not just a matter of technological advancement. It's a race against time, survival, and ourselves. Firstly, let's consider the time. The leap from a Type 1 to a Type 3 civilization is astronomical. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. A marathon that could take hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years. Given our current rate of technological advancement, even the most optimistic estimates suggest that reaching Type 3 status is a long way off. We're talking about a timescale that is almost impossible to comprehend. Then there's the question of survival. To put it bluntly, our species needs to stick around long enough to make the leap. That means surviving whatever the universe might throw at us. Asteroid impacts, gamma-ray bursts, even the death of our own sun are all potential extinction-level events. And that's not even mentioning the threats we pose to ourselves: climate change, nuclear warfare, and other forms of self-destruction. Finally, we must consider the possibility of self-destruction before reaching that level. The journey to becoming a Type 3 civilization will require enormous amounts of energy and resources, and the pursuit of these could lead to conflict. Moreover, the technologies that could propel us to Type 3 status also have the potential to wipe us out. Artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, genetic engineering, these are all double-edged swords. So, while the dream of becoming a Type 3 civilization is enticing, the reality is fraught with challenges. The hurdles we face are monumental, and the odds, it seems, are stacked against us. But if there's one thing human history has shown, it's that we're a species that thrives on overcoming the odds. The odds are stacked against us, but who knows what the future holds? So if it's so unlikely for us, could there be other Type 3 civilizations out there in the cosmos? In the grand cosmic arena, the possibility of other Type 3 civilizations existing is not only plausible but probable. After all, the universe is around 13.8 billion years old, and our galaxy alone contains billions of stars, many of which host planets. Surely some of these celestial bodies could be home to civilizations that have evolved far beyond our current technological capabilities. However, if these advanced civilizations do exist, why haven't we encountered them yet? This conundrum, known as the Fermi paradox, is one of the most perplexing questions in the realm of astrobiology. The paradox is named after physicist Enrico Fermi, who famously asked, "Where is everybody?" It's a fair question. If the universe is teeming with advanced civilizations, it seems logical that we would have crossed paths with at least one of them by now. There are several theories that attempt to answer this question. One possibility is that these civilizations are so far advanced that we simply can't detect them. They may communicate in ways that are beyond our understanding, or they may have intentionally isolated themselves from less advanced civilizations. Another theory suggests that civilizations tend to self-destruct once they reach a certain level of technological advancement. This could be due to a variety of reasons, such as the misuse of advanced technology or the depletion of their planet's resources. Yet another possibility is that we are, in fact, the most advanced civilization in the universe. While this may seem unlikely given the vastness of the cosmos, it's a possibility that can't be completely ruled out. The universe is vast and mysterious, and we're just beginning to explore its depths. While the existence of other Type 3 civilizations remains a question, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence is a quest that pushes the boundaries of our knowledge and challenges us to continually expand our understanding of the universe. As we continue this journey, who knows what discoveries lie ahead? The universe is vast and mysterious, and we're just beginning to explore its depths. So, what's the future of humanity in this grand cosmic scale? As we've journeyed through the Kardashev scale, we've seen the immense potential and the daunting challenges that lie ahead. Our aspirations are sky high, yet the road to becoming an advanced civilization is fraught with hurdles that we must overcome. We've always been a species of dreamers and explorers. From the moment our ancestors first looked up at the night sky, we've been filled with a sense of wonder and a yearning to understand the universe. This curiosity has propelled us forward, from discovering fire to building spacecraft that have reached the outer edges of our solar system. This spirit of exploration and discovery is what will guide us as we strive to become a Type 1 civilization, harnessing the power of our planet. Yet the challenges that lie ahead are not to be underestimated. The journey to becoming a Type 2 civilization, where we can harness the energy of our sun, will require advances in technology that are currently beyond our grasp. It will also require us to overcome our own internal divisions, to work together as a species for the betterment of all. And the leap to a Type 3 civilization where we can harness the energy of an entire galaxy is a prospect that is so far beyond our current capabilities that it's almost impossible to comprehend. It's a journey that may take thousands, if not millions of years. It's a journey that may ultimately prove to be beyond our reach. But that doesn't mean we should stop dreaming, stop striving, because the journey itself is what propels us forward. It's what drives us to learn, to innovate, to grow. And who knows what amazing discoveries we'll make along the way. Whether we'll ever become a Type 3 civilization remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, the journey will be one heck of a ride.